And it's fucked up for the women that are valuable. The value of women just has dropped. Because it's like, bro, you can create one. All I need a bitch to do is listen. If you're gonna listen, I got you.
But do you also feel like it's just because of the fact that everybody is so materialistic these days too? I kind of feel like that's where the value of women have dropped, because women will do anything just to be seen next to somebody who is somebody.
I agree.
They don't even have to be getting nothing from it, but it's just about the look. Like the fact that I can even say I used to talk to this nigga. I used to.
What's up? What's up? I'm Mike Geesh, and I am here today. You know what? Lately, I've been watching Big Bank podcast, man. He got some real good interviews. Ever since the Young Thug podcast that he did with Young Thug, I've been watching a couple of his stuff, man. And this one right here is a clip from Big Bank when he talked to Drea from the Black Girls podcast. And they're talking about cheating. And as you just heard, they're basically right here in this clip or whatnot, they're talking about women's worth, the value of a woman. And Big Banks was basically saying that, you know, you can take her, if you got money, you can take a girl and you can make her into what you want to make her in today's time. And I agree. Andrea came back and you just heard her. She said, well, she think because women are materialistic these days. They're more materialistic, which I agree with. I agree that women are more materialistic. Material gains is on their minds more. But I do not believe that is the problem or why women's worth has dropped over the years, over the last 20, 30, 40, 50 years, however long you want to say. I believe that women's worth has dropped because they're all fucking. Yes. Because they all are having sex. They all are, I'm not going to say that they all are whores, because they all are not whores. But compared to how things go in the Middle East or across seas or in certain other countries, women are more looser. They loosey with the goosey. You feel me? They loosey with the coochie. They loose. And whether women want to believe this or not, a woman's worth, or the main worth, is in her sexual promiscuity. There's other worths that she got. You know, if she can cook, is she a good supporter? Is she a good helpmate? Definitely, you know, a part of a woman's worth. But the number one thing is she a whore? How many bodies does she have? That's the basic thing, because see, with women, once a woman starts to have a whole lot of sex or multiple sex partners throughout her life, it becomes difficult for her to pair bond with a man. It becomes difficult. So let's say that a woman starts having sex at the age of 16 or 17. Okay? By the time she gets 26, let's give it 10 years, and let's say she's had 7 sexual partners, 7 to 10 sexual partners within 10 years. One of those guys have hit that spot and has just knocked it out of the park. What if he got like a 10-inch, 12-inch, you know, trunk? Pause. Once she's experienced that, now she's pair bond with that type of man. Once a certain type of man has made her orgasm, extremely hard and extremely well, she's addicted to that type of man. And it makes it hard for her to pair bond with another man that could be her husband, because she's experienced too many sexual partners. That's what brings a woman's worth down. Okay? It's not materialism. It's not all these things. It's how many bodies you have. That's why that's a hot topic right now. How many bodies do women have? And if she gets with a guy that could be perfect in every other way, but if he doesn't match the same sexual stamina or sexual prowess that the guy who she pair bonded with in the first place, if he doesn't match up sexually in the bed, then all that other stuff not going to matter to her. It's not going to matter. She's going to go cheat. But if she never experienced in the first place, then she would be able to deal with his inadequacies that he might have. That's what I feel it is. Let's continue in here a little bit more. Well, they at the end of that. Let's go back a little bit.
He's never nothing. He love her to death, but he lack emotions or whatever. It's always something. Now she done turned them cold, so it's like, you know what? Fuck these bitches, bro. You gotta think, every nigga that feel like fuck these bitches had his heart broke by a woman first.
Yeah. That's fair.
When a nigga first jump out the womb, his first girlfriend, he wasn't cheating on her.
Yeah.
So I saw this bitch kissing in the bathroom. In junior school, in junior high. Now you know what? This shit finna follow me forever, man. Damn these bitches. It's the women. It's the women that gone bad.
No,
what that old lady said?
No, absolutely not.
It's the women that done gone bad.
I think it's just an innate thing in men, though.
Nah.
I feel like men just have that urge. Like, y'all just always down for the chase. Y'all always want something new and exciting. Like you said, you could really.
Okay. So which one is it? Is it that men always want to have sex, down for the chase? Or is it that at some point in our lives, a woman broke our hearts and it turned us cold? I believe it's both. It can be both. I believe that it is something in men. God put something in men that made us want to be fruitful and multiply. Because that's what God said he wanted us to do, right? Be fruitful and multiply. So if God said be fruitful and multiply, because his word, everything snaps to his word and it performs once he says it. So that means that men have to be fruitful and multiply. We have to go, we're the hunters. We have to go looking for the women. So you could have been a good man in your early stages. You found the right one, and that could be it. Because usually when a man first get with a woman and he first had that experience, he good for the most part. Unless it's that rare moment where he finds a girl who's inexperienced just like him and they can maybe be together forever or until they get tired of each other. A lot of times, a man, first time, it might be with a girl that's more experienced. And she'll break his heart. That's how I became a savage. I had my heart broken at a young age, just like he said. In junior high. Had my heart broken at a young age, man. By a girl who I thought was good. Well, it was telltale signs there. But I was so young, I didn't see him. And I got my heart broke. She turned out to be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And that made me a savage. Ruined several other relationships in the future when I came across good women. I didn't believe they were good women. I didn't care. You know? So yeah, women can definitely turn men into a savage. That's why how most of them become savages, because they met some woman or some experience with a woman and they just They ruined it for them. But at the same time, men, yeah, we do have that in us to be chasers. So I don't know how to rectify this situation, because like I say, it goes back to women being more sexual in today's time. But men, we have to also be men. Because in this conversation, which I won't play because I don't want to have too much time on this topic, but she was saying that back in the day when aunties and grandmamas and mamas was faithful and just faithful and just with that one husband, he might have had a whole family across town, which is true. But I kind of hate that narrative because it ain't like every man had a whole nother family across town. Okay, let's not put it all on that. But the men were more domineering over their wives. So I just think that, for one, it's too late. That I'm definitely tell you that it's too late. There's no way we can turn back the hands of time. It's over. It's over. If you are lucky enough or blessed enough to find a good one in your life, whether it be male or female, hold on to them. If you truly find a genuine person that it seems like they're on the right track and no red flags and you see all the good signs, stick with them. Men, if you see a woman that's clingy to you, she want to be around you all the time, want to call you and just want to be around you. Keep that girl, man. Don't do her wrong, man. Don't do her wrong, because that's the one. If she's clingy and she just want to be around you all the time, yeah, it might be a little annoying. Yeah, you're going to be like, oh my God, here she go again. But she cares about you genuinely, and you shouldn't let her go. Because I'm going to tell you, if you let her go, if you mess her over and do her wrong, you might not find another one like her. Trust me, I know this from experience. If you be mean to her and do her wrong, you might not find another one. And women, if you find a man that's a good dude, he may be a little corny. Stick with that man. Stick with him. Because it's going to be hard for you to find another one. And if you mess him over, you done turn him to a villain. Now it's just more villains out here. And then when you get in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you're going to be talking about where all the good man was. You had one, but you ruined him. So yeah, man. So that's my message to everybody. Tell me what y'all think in the comments, man. Yeah, that was Big Bang and Drea though. All right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm Mike. Jeesh. Peace.